Good morning, y'all, from the royal veranda at the greenhouse. This could possibly be my favorite spot on the whole property. Sitting here, except for the flies from the manure. Checking out my chickens, seeing how they are, seeing everybody chilling in the shade and getting water and happy. Got my dog right here. Haole, so happy. She got water over at the UTV if she wants it. Got my greenhouse, guys, just going off. I mean, I know it's supposed to go like that, but oh. 10 o'clock Sunday morning. It's supposed to be 94 degrees today. It's 82 right now. The fan hasn't even kicked on. The wind is blowing, which is keeping the heat out of the greenhouse. The south wind. It's coming right through the greenhouse, so it's a beautiful day for greenhouse work right now. So I am going for it. I've been going at this since 7, I think. So 3 hours. I've gotten a lot done. I went through and I pruned every single tomato plant, suckered it, weeded, and made sure that the clips were in order, and everything is tight now. Yeah. We got peppers coming out of our ears already. We got tomatoes going crazy. It's pickle night. I'm picking pickles now because I finished the tomatoes, by the way, which looks just wonderful. The cabbage. I guess we'll do a greenhouse story, y'all. The cabbage, not quite bowling ball size, but pretty darn close. I got to look up and see how to know when a cabbage is ready to pick. And y'all, look, we got, that's porcini peppers, and look at this big green with a wasp on there, but a big green bell pepper coming on there. And look there, man, I do believe we got jalapenos. Mama, I get me some jalapenos. I think this bush is going to be loaded up. I better start making them stover strawberries. Thank you, Travis. I'm still working on that jar. I will replace it with some of my own and kick you back another one. Tomatoes, guys. I mean, rock star tomatoes. I came through and I pruned out all the leaves, keeping the foliage up top and keeping the production going into the fruit. Yeah, San Marzano, bigger boy, more Marzanos, Amish paste tomatoes, some hybrid something, I forget. I gotta look it up. I got the things in the ground in some of them, not all of them, but some of them. And y'all, look, man. That little tomato right there, that tomato, if I eat it when it's ripe, it's almost ripe, maybe tomorrow I'll be picking it and eating it. That's like probably about $4 grand, maybe 4,500 for this greenhouse. And a whole bunch of sweat and equity. There's another one. But look at these things, man. They're like grapes. They're like little tiny, I mean, they literally, I mean, this is all gonna be tomatoes, this whole little thing. It's gonna just lay there and ripen on the ground, I guess. Look at this one over here. This is called, I think, the mortgage lifter or something. But look at the size of this paste tomatoes. Now there's only a couple on the whole damn thing, but oh, there's more coming in. And then I got a whole big bowl of cucumbers in there, and I got to pick more cucumbers. Look at all these cucumbers in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm sure if I dig down in here, there's some more hiding. Yep, there's another one over there. Back in there, there's one. And then there's like these here, they got like plenty on one. There's probably 10 that need to come off of there. Another one over there. All right, there's cucumbers everywhere. There's this kind growing. I think that's like an English cucumber that's got it's all fuzzy on the outside. Them English, they don't even know how to grow cucumbers. And then got pickling cucumbers here to pick. So y'all, I was gonna get back at it, but cucumbers are almost on the roof, guys. I gotta put some clips on these guys. As I'm picking them, I'm gonna correct them and get them back up the strings. They get wandering, getting on the wrong string. You can wind them around like that too. Save on some clips, clip ever so often. And I'm starting a few others coming out from these other plants. So these here aren't even plants, they're just side things coming out of the cucumbers. Carrots are doing good. I cut back the lettuce, it's coming back. The spinach is done. Celery is actually growing, starting to look like celery. I don't know that the arugula is going to come back. We'll see. And then over here it's looking nice. Mom, oh yeah, we should do a mom part of the greenhouse. This is Mom's peppers. So he's got the bell pepper on there already, and he's got all kinds of peppers coming in right there. Another pepper for Mom. And then I planted those onions, they're all coming up. And then my kale and marigolds. And then I put the little baby watermelons in here, sugar babies. And some more onions. I'm going to try growing onions in the greenhouse, see how they do. And more watermelon. And then more onions and more watermelon. You can see the theme there. And then I got some basil and then flat leaf parsley growing in there. And there goes the fan, just kicked in. That's pretty good on a day that's supposed to be so hot. But look at all the peppers coming on these plants. They're gonna have to be strung up to hold up some of this fruit. There's some more bell peppers coming in there. Oh my, there's lots of vegetables. What to do? And there's only one of you. It's all good, man. It's all good. Here's the comfrey. Let's do the comfrey report. They were getting eaten by something, and then they kind of came back and fought through it. And here's the cakey comfrey, and a basil that was kind of a rogue basil. It just grew there by itself, and this is the nicest basil I have. Came in by itself. And here's my blueberries. Which, look at that. That's gonna be being able to be picked soon. I don't know if it can wait for the royal guest. Oh, there's another one down here. There's another one there. They're getting blue, guys. Gonna go in my cereal. Look at this, cucumbers. I gotta get picking. And Mom, I did your tomatoes too. I adjusted the strings. Look how tall they are. And they get tomatoes on there already. They're going off, they're fruiting. They love this warm weather in the greenhouse. And here is your brandywine. I wish they would be ready that I could send them back with Jen. It would save me so much money. FedExing this stuff back to you, Mom. Next day air is going to be expensive. Well, just pulling some weeds. Sorry, guys. If you don't pull them, they don't get pulled. You're the only one. And the kale, I got to do something with it. I got to cut it. I got to look into whether or not I can just cut it up and freeze it. I would think you could. throw it into soups and stew and stuff like that later on. So I'm wondering if I gotta blanch it. Sorry guys, the king gets distracted. That's why when I come in here, I came in here to pick cucumbers. 3 hours later, I still haven't picked the cucumbers. But I have a whole bucket of trimmings and weeds that I pulled to go into the composter up at the shop. I have the royal guests coming, folks, and you know the greenhouse can't have weeds in it. I mean, not a weed. Not a weed when the guests come. You gotta make this place clean. All right, here's my trimmings off my cucumbers. They're going into my composting bin. 5 gallons of tomato leaves and weeds. I've trimmed so much. Look at that. And there, I'm talking to you, and there's a sucker right there staring me in the face. Some of these little grape tomatoes, these little teeny tiny ones, they better be stupendous because they're a pain in the butt to trim. They keep putting out suckers. They don't want to go straight. Like you can see it, it just kind of goes There's no main vine. They just want to grow wild. Now I got them up to here and they're all trimmed. There's no crazy deviations. There's another sucker right there. I've been trimming these things for how long? So they take a lot of time to trim. So if they're great tomatoes and you love them and you put them in your salad and we just think they're the best thing ever, grow them every year. If they're marginal, I could live without them, forget about it. I'm not sure what to do. I know I could put them over that way and start going this way, but then the other ones aren't growing up high enough yet, so I don't know if I should grow them up and then grow them back down. What y'all doing way up there? That's where the cucumbers are. Tomatoes are down here where we are. They're taller than the king. Beginner's luck, guys. Beginner's luck. I tell you. Everybody thinks, holy crap, he knows what he's doing. I watch YouTube. And I can decipher who knows their chitmon, and those that don't, I don't pay attention to. And then I decide what I want to do. You know, and it's also a, I was telling Denise, you know, I'm going to become a much better butcher as I do this 3 and 4 times. There won't be a pin feather on my chickens. I was not happy with my butchering skills. I need to step it up. There was still some pin feathers here and there, and you know, so basically getting that routine. Look under both arms, you know, both wings, top and bottom, you know, back of the leg, side of the leg, you know, flip the bird over. You have a routine, and I didn't find it yet in 24 chickens or 25 chickens, so I will. This batch here that's waiting, there's 26 of them, and they're comfortable because they got a lot of space and feed and water. In this one tractor, there's a chicken that its leg is broken. I think not broken, maybe dislocated or something. About 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago, water bucket fell and chicken yelled like, and it had water in it, and that thing's been fighting to make it back, and it's been doing pretty good. That's the one I keep saying looks sick, but she looks much better, much stronger, and I didn't butcher her. They're all dumb white birds, but that's the one with the gimpy leg now. I will butcher her. I wanted to give her a little bit of time in there with less birds so she can continue to fight to get stronger. so that I can slit her friggin' neck and eat her fried. Oh my God, the chicken was so good. I'm serious, man. Oh, now I might have cooked it over just a tiny bit, you know. So that would be my fault because I haven't practiced cooking chicken too much lately. So I need to work on that, but we'll let you know. Love y'all.